looked like a younger man, with nothing held back. Admirable, but mistaken. Sorry, I'm on a Bane kick. So I want to talk about talking to people when you're working out, when you're at the gym. Don't talk to me when I'm working out, alright? I am not in particular one of these people, but I don't like to be talked to for an extended amount of time when I'm working out. So, when you're in the gym for a while, you tend to learn gym etiquette. You know, wiping down machines and crap like that, and, you know, how to ask someone if they're using something, or, you know, you ask someone if they're using something before you take it, if it's in your, all that stuff. But one of them is it's an organic process. You learn it through trial and error or through osmosis, through watching people. Some of us have natural etiquette, some of us don't. And when you are serious in the gym, when you're very serious and in training, when people talk to you, they can only talk to you for a limited amount of time. Everyone that is thorough in the gym totally understands what I am talking about right now. Just know, for all the beginners, that when you talk to somebody when they're working out, if they're in between a set, well, first of all, you never talk to them while they're working out. While they're actually in a set, okay? You know, they'll come over, hey buddy, you using that? Don't do that. But if he's in between, you want to talk to somebody, that's fine. But you have to recognize that the rest period for most people is 1 to 3 minutes. For most. Some guys that do power or really high reps will wait 1 to 5 minutes sometimes. Okay? So here's my whole thing, and I'm getting to a story in a second. So if any of y'all, if any of my Magnusites ever see me in the gym, feel free to come up to me in between sets. Hey, what's up, man? Yo, watch you all the time, Tyrone, Magnus. It's him, nigga. Can we get a picture? Let's do a video. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1 million subscribers. Woo! We get high five and all that, right? I don't mind that. But if I am intense, you see me, and when you know I'm intense, I actually look unapproachable. Many people will not make eye contact when they don't want to be approached when they're working out. They are in the zone. They feel like a damn Viking / Spartan warrior without homosexuality attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Like just all animal savage in the gym, okay? I am like this. So when you see me, if I look really mean or angry, I'm actually in the zone. It's not to repel you, but it may also repel you. I'm just attacking the weights with savagery. You may want to wait for a second before you approach me, but there's another dynamic in the gym. And that is the dynamic of friends that know each other and couples that go to the gym together, or they happen to work out at the same place. When it's friends, especially male friends, we tend to know the wait time. We know the time that we can say something to you in between your set and get out. I noticed that. I don't watch women that much interacting with each other. But what I have noticed is when it is either couples or male-female, people go longer than they should. And the fucked up part comes in is when one of them is more concentrated than the other. One is more focused than the other. So for example, if I'm preparing for a show and a girl comes up to me and starts talking to me, she could be a regular old chick, she could be hot, maybe not, she'll be talking to me, I'm really gonna start to get irritated if you don't know the limit to talk to people. If you don't know that people rest 1 to 5 minutes, let them get back into their workout. Leave them alone and talk to them later. If you don't know that, I'm going to get mad. Now, I'm not saying me per se. I am saying people, okay? The same thing with women that train. They're the same way. If they're preparing for a show, they tend to be in the zone. They don't want to be bothered. They're in there. They get their workout on and get out and leave. A guy approaches. He starts talking, and it's like, Jesus Christ, you know he's hitting on her. You can tell she is trying to get away from him and continue her workout, but she cannot. But then there's the funny dynamic of couples. Because when you're outside of the gym, you're together and you're talking all the time. You're holding hands, you're kissing, you're smooching, you're snuggling. But when you're in the gym, there are some couples that, now some couples don't do it. Some work out together and talk to each other and influence, they push each other. That's a different dynamic. But then there's the couple that work out separately, okay? They're both doing their own thing, and one or the other or both don't like to be bothered while they're working out. But the problem creeps in when it's just only one of them. And a buddy of mine actually dated a couple of girls in the gym, and he told me on 2 separate occasions with 2 different women, he approached them, he had something to say, and both of them were like, and you should have seen the way he said it, like I was like pissed off for it. He was like, they were like, could you not talk to me while I'm working out? And I was like, God damn. He said one of the girls that actually said that to him, he said he saw her hollering at one of her boyfriends, other boyfriends, like later in the gym. I was like, God damn. Shit. I'm going to tell you this, okay? There's etiquette, and then there's being polite. For someone that does not know the etiquette, you should politely tell them your needs. So, for example, someone comes up to me, man or woman, this is my line frequently. I've used this so many times. They're talking to me, they're going too long, they don't realize, and I'm like, all right, man, yeah, I gotta get back to this set. That's what I do. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's cool. That's all you gotta do. Now, if they're persistent and they just don't fucking know, like, I don't know if he was going extra. He might have been, he might not have been. I wasn't there. He didn't tell me all the details of the story. But let me tell you something. If my girl had said that to me in the middle of the gym, everybody would know my name that day. I'd be like, who the fuck are you talking to like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, could you not talk to me while I'm working out? Like, that's how he did it. If that's how it happened, y'all would have known my name that day. Everybody in the whole gym. She would have been embarrassed, and she would never ever, I would have shown my whole ass. My whole brown, black ass in that gym. If y'all don't know what showing your ass means, look it up, Urban Dictionary, okay? That's all I'm saying. Just be polite to people. And I realize some people literally sometimes they need to be rudely told something. But that's, I believe, in my personal view, a rare exception. I don't think people need to be dealt with weirdly. I mean, not rudely. This one guy had told me that he had said something to a girl when she was working out, and there was a guy that was training her that was like, dude, you gonna talk to her while she's working out? I'm like, God damn. Like, yo, some people I think are just fucking assholes. They take things just a little too far, further than they have to. And when I hear a situation like that, you're wondering, like, damn, is the trainer trying to fuck her? Or is he jealous? Is he hating? I don't know. But I absolutely do realize that sometimes there are just people that don't recognize gym etiquette and gym rules. Maybe I should do a whole video on gym etiquette and rules. You know what I mean? Like the nasty mother. And it's always men that do this. Always men that do this. You go to get on a bench and all of his back and head sweat is on it, and he ain't even get a towel to wipe it off or a paper towel or something. I'm not a guy that carries a towel to the gym. I'm also not a guy that sweats a lot, though. So when I leave, there's never any sweat marks. But for you sweating ass pigs, you need to do something about that. I'm just like, you nasty motherfucker. I don't even want to sit on this gym. Now, if it was a hot chick, I might lick the sweat off the bench and then, go. I'm just kidding. But I'm saying, though, y'all get what I'm talking about. Anyway, so let me know your comments about people talking to you at the gym. I tend to be most intense when I work out alone. I truly don't really like to work out with a partner because I'm easily distracted with conversation. I have fun when I'm with my friends, but when I'm in the gym, it's work. I remember this one time I ran into one of my friends. I hadn't seen him in like 3-4 years in the gym. And this lady said, "Hey, you've been talking the whole time. You never talk." And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm always in the zone, right? I said, but I haven't seen this, my buddy. I haven't seen him in like 3-4 years. And she was like, oh, I get it. And I'm like, yeah, that's my boy. Like this, He's the one that trained Vicky. And showed her how to do that ab exercise. I hadn't seen him in years, so I said, of course, me and him had to catch up. So, yeah. But I think I'm going to do a video on gym etiquette. So, post your comments below. Let me know what you think. Some of my bitches. 1 million subscribers. Woo!